What is going on, you guys? Today I have another quick video review for you. This one is from Purpose Driven and it's called Go Ghost. Upgrade your life in silence. Let's get into it.
It's time for you to go ghost, bro. This is one of the last levels. You know, when it comes to self-improvement, we know who's really self-improving. We know who's really working when you can't even reach them. It's like, man, I'm trying to call my homeboy and I can't even reach him. I'm trying to call my friends. I can't even reach them because they're locked in, because they're really doing the things that they need to do to take their life to the next level. That doesn't mean that you can't call your friends. It doesn't mean you can't contact them. It doesn't mean that you can't talk to anybody, but it just means that you're locked in and you're finally putting your purpose first. You got to just elevate in silence. You don't even have to tell people what you're doing. You're finally just pouring back into you. You're finally giving your life the time and attention that it deserves, that it needs in order for you to elevate. You don't have to explain yourself to nobody. If you don't want to answer that phone call, you don't have to. You can send a message afterwards. Hey, man, I'm just locked in right now. You know, I appreciate you calling. You know, I'm busy right now. I'm busy giving myself time and attention that I need so I could grow, so I can evolve, so I could be the best version of myself, because I know that y'all give so much of yourself to other people. You give so much of yourself to your friends, to your family, to your peers. It's not that you don't love them. It's not that you don't want to check up on them, but right now it needs to be you and God. You have to figure out your life. You have to figure out what direction you want to go into. You have to figure out your passion, your purpose. You have to get that clarity that you need. And in order to get that clarity, it has to be you and God. It can't be you and everybody else. Sometimes you have to separate yourself from the world so you can find out who you are again. Sometimes you have to refocus, regroup, rebrand yourself. You have to go through the journey of darkness so you can find yourself again. You
This is going to sound funny, but if you've ever watched, like, The Dark Knight, for example, Batman, or even probably just most like movies where there's sort of like a hero's arc or hero's journey, the hero has to disappear for a little while and really work on themselves in silence, train, whatever it is, build the business, and then they re-emerge with their new abilities. That's kind of what this is about. And if some people call it monk mode, I agree with what he was saying at the beginning. Like, I think you need to learn to say no to certain things so that you can really level up the way that you want to. And it doesn't have to be monk mode in the sense that you're not socializing. I mean, you could even, I think some people would actually benefit from some social leveling up, like finding better friends, building a better network so you can create better opportunities for yourself financially, and also romantically, in your dating life. Like, I don't really believe in like hookup culture, so I don't uh, I don't propose that you do that. But I would suggest that you learn the ability to filter out the right and wrong women, which would require you doing some dating. So even if that's only once a week, if you have to get it from the apps, perfect. Dial your apps in so you can get dates there, learn how to do it. Even better if you learn how to approach women properly in person, get over that fear. I'm not going to get into that into this video, but that's an example. Like, you could hang out with friends once a week, or go on a date once a week, or go on a social adventure. Like, go somewhere and hang out where other people would be, and make an approach that week while you're working on something, like in a coffee shop, or like a weekly adventure, a social adventure, you could say. And obviously, you can do it more than that. But if you're really, for example, locked in, as they say, you might not need to do that. And probably working on your fitness, really staying disciplined, and working on your business, even if it's just you, the one man business, self employed, or your job, whatever it is. This is the other point that I wanted to make. You need to, if you have a 9 to 5, you need to do something with your 5 to 9, even if it's literally just 5 to 5:30, because most people aren't doing anything with even like a half hour a day. I don't have time. They're perpetuating that idea because they're creating a scarcity mindset and not doing anything about it, which is why they stay stuck. I'm gonna do that thing after work becomes never. And it becomes I'm tired, so they play video games, watch Netflix, watch adult entertainment, scroll social media too long, right? This is what I mean. You could get ahead of a lot of people just by giving like 30 minutes a day. Even, I bet even if you put 10 minutes in a day, to schedule it into your like Google Calendar or something, just do that thing for 10 minutes. You make a lot more progress than a lot of people aren't making because they say, I'm going to do it later. I'm tired after work, so they never do it. Rant over. Let's get back to the video.
Gotta go through hell so you can find the light that's within you. Going through these tough times, this darkness. A lot of y'all going through that already. And you making it harder to find the answers that you need, because every time you're supposed to be diving deep into your heart, into who you are, figuring out how you could get out of this mess, talking to God and connecting with him, you on the phone all day. You on social media all day. You keep distracting yourself. So when I say go ghost, I mean cut off the distractions once and for all. Focus on you once and for all. Focus on the things that you need to focus on once and for all. The distractions is just temporary pleasure. It's taking you away from your purpose. It's taking you away from finding who you need to be. That's what it's there for. It's there to distract you. It's there to distract you from diving deeper into finding out the person that you need to be, the man that you need to be, becoming the man that you need to be. Because the truth is, you already know that you need to be purpose driven. You already know that you need to be locked in. You already know that you need to be focused. You already know that you need to be disciplined. So what's stopping us from being those things? What's stopping us from embodying discipline and consistency? It's the distractions. We always on the phone. We always entertaining people. When we gonna entertain ourselves? When we're gonna lock in for us? When are we gonna do what we need to do in order to elevate? When are we gonna focus on ourselves? A lot of you guys are scared to focus on yourselves. A lot of y'all are scared to do the things that you need to do in order to bring you to the next level. Y'all scared to do the things that you need to do in order to bring you to the next level, right? See, life is happening for you. It's not happening to you. So when life is happening for you, it's giving you the experiences that you need to take your life to the next level. But you keep distracting yourself instead of doing the things that you need to do. You need to do that. You need to go to the gym. You need to be fit. You need to work out. You need to take your 10K steps, 20K steps. I just took 20K steps today. That's not a flex. That's not a brag. I just want to show y'all. I want to be the proof. Show y'all right now. Let me take my watch off. I want y'all to see that. Because I'm never going to tell y'all to do something that I'm not doing. Let's see if we can get it to focus. Right? 20K steps. Okay? I'm never going to tell y'all to do something that I'm not doing. I want to see y'all step. I want to see y'all get to walking. I want to see you live your best life. But it's going to take some discipline, some consistency. It's going to take you going ghost. You don't got to explain to nobody. You just got to explain it to yourself and understand why you're doing it. You're doing it so you can evolve. You're doing it so you can grow.
Also, another point worth mentioning, I was listening to this guy talk about disciplining towards your focus. And there's a lot of ways you could do that, but the way he was chatting about it was basically saying when he's doing a task, instead of distracting yourselves, like check your phone, check your email, listen to music while you do this, etc., podcast, do one thing at a time. Just read, nothing in the background. Just cook, nothing in the background, right? Take a walk, nothing in the background. Do your work. Just do the hardest work, and don't do the little menial tasks that don't matter, right? The small levers. Pull the big lever, just focus on that. Then later you can worry about responding to people, picking up calls, answering emails. I think that's a really great practice to start. Just one thing at a time. And of course you can do the other things that you want during your day, but you'll probably get a lot of mileage or more mileage out of each task, or more quality because you're more focused. You got in that flow state for that particular task. And if you get distracted really easily, I think that would be a really good thing to start doing.
You're doing it so you can be the best version of yourself. Keep that in mind as you continue this journey of self-improvement, as you continue to work hard, as you continue to go ghost and elevate your life. Sometimes you have to go ghost to elevate your life. You keep telling people your plans, I'm planning to go to the gym and work out. What can that do for you? Nobody else is going to keep you accountable. A lot of y'all want a gym partner, and then the gym partner start flaking on you. So I'm not saying sharing your goals is a bad thing or having a gym partner is a bad thing. I'm just saying that I don't want you guys to become dependent on these things. A lot of people are dependent on their gym partner to show up and motivate them. Why? You got to go to the gym because you know you got to go to the gym. It's important when you go ghost, man. You start to recognize, man, I haven't been giving myself the attention that I need to so I can elevate. I say that I love myself, but I don't practice self-discipline. I say that I love myself, but I'm not there for myself, right? You have to be there for yourself. You say you love yourself, bro. That's self-discipline. That's showing up for yourself. That's all about being consistent for your goals and being consistent for your dreams. Sometimes you just got to go ghost because this environment that you're in right now and the people that you're hanging around right now is not going to help you elevate to the next level. Sometimes you just got to go ghost. You just got to leave the distractions. You just got to leave that environment. And it has to be you and God. And you're going to come out stronger. You're going to come out better. Sometimes you just got to do it. You know, I love going ghost, man. I love just focusing on the things that I love to do. I need it. Because I promise y'all, can't nobody do the work for me. Right? And if I don't love myself, it doesn't matter how much love somebody else gives me. Okay? I got to love myself first. I got to take care of myself. Right? Nobody can be disciplined for me. Nobody can be consistent for me. These are things that I need to do for me. And the problem is when we don't go ghost, we like to put these things on other people. Oh, it's so-and-so's fault. Right? When we're not going ghost from time to time, we like to point fingers and say, it's that person's fault why my life looks the way it does. instead of taking full accountability and responsibility for the way that our life looks. But when you go ghost, it's all on you. You're focused on your
Even then, it may not be your fault, but it is your problem to take care of. And I think there's another point that he made earlier that I should touch on. He talked about having a gym partner. Think about the amount of things that you're not showing up for with yourself. Like, for example, you keep telling yourself that you're going to go to the gym or that you're going to work on your business so you can break out of your 9 to 5 after work. And then you keep not doing that. Well, basically, you keep not showing up for yourself. Just like if you had a gym partner who kept showing up late or was not showing up at all, you would probably stop inviting them out, right? So it shows you how you lose confidence in yourself because you no longer believe that you can do it because you weren't showing up for yourself anymore. So you've shown yourself that you can't trust yourself, which is why discipline and practicing is so important.
life. So you realize that this is your life. You're responsible for your life. You have to be accountable for your life. You realize that you can't depend on the gym partner to get the work done. You have to go to the gym. You have to want it bad. You have to go out there and put the work in. You have to want to take those 10,000 steps a day, 20,000 steps a day, whatever it is. You have to want to do those things, man. You. Nobody else can do it for you. Nobody else. You start to realize that once you go ghost. Once you go ghost, you realize you have to show up for you. You have to put the work in for your life. You have to do what's best for you. And I'm telling y'all, the problem is a lot of us are not doing that. A lot of us, we're waiting on other people to help us out, to bail us out, to inspire us, to motivate us. We got to have that fire within ourselves. We got to motivate ourselves. We got to wake up and go hard each and every day. We got to be consistent. We got to be disciplined. And you learn a lot of these things when you go ghost, man. When you go ghost, you start to realize, okay, who's going to check up on me? Who's going to check up on me? Nobody want me to go ghost, right? Nobody want me to go ghost. Who's going to actually check up on me? Who's going to make sure? You start to realize a lot of people not going to check up on you. All the people that you thought was your friends, all the people that you thought cared about you, they're not picking up the phone to call you. So now you start to figure out who's really with you. And of course it could be vice versa, right? But this really works when you're the main one calling. If you're the main one calling or reaching out and you finally go ghost because you put yourself first, you start to realize who really cares about you, right? I think that's really important. You start to realize who really gives a damn about you. Okay? Who's really calling you? Who's really checking up on you when you go ghost? Right? That's a fair question, and you deserve your answers. Go see who your real brothers are. Go and see who your real brothers are, man. You got to understand this one fact in life. There's nothing that we can do about how other people treat us or if other people are there for us or not. But there's everything that we can do within our own lives to make our own lives 1% better each day. That's a fact. We can't change other people's opinions or perspectives. We can't change how they think of us. It's us. We have to be the ones to put the work in, to look in the mirror, to go monk mode, to go ghost, to self-improve. We have to put that work in for ourselves. We can't do the work for other people. We can't control other people, and vice versa. They can't do the work for us. They can't. We have to do the work for once. That's just what it is, bro. That's just what it is, bro. We got to put the work in, man. So you can either keep doing the same habits that you're doing right now and keep getting the same results, or you can choose to go ghost and see where that brings you. It's only going to bring you, here's a secret, closer to your purpose. It's only going to bring you closer to your goals. It's only going to help you be laser focused and locked in. I use this multiple times a year where I'm not really posting. Now, obviously on YouTube, I post all the time, but it might be videos scheduled because I need to take care of me. It's okay to go ghost. It's okay to lock in. It's okay to not post. It's okay. It's okay to not know what's going on in the world. That's another thing. The news try to slow you down. It can slow you down. It's important to know the news, but sometimes you just gotta, let me focus on my life. There's always gonna be news. Yes, it's important.
Yeah, I think that's a really good point. Stop worrying about everyone else's life so much, aka social media, and start living your own. Even the news, right? It's on repeat, on repeat, on repeat. So you could probably watch it a lot less than most people are, which is actually why people overthink and are in such a fear based mindset, because that's what those things do. Even cause scarcity. Social media is definitely a big one on that. I don't need to go into how that creates a scarcity mindset. Um, but I like that point that he made about showing up for yourself more. and going ghost and seeing who your real friends are, right? Because they're going to support you. They're not going to be like, oh, he's not showing up, he's not calling me, he's being weird. They're going to support you and they're going to understand. And I think it's important to realize too that it doesn't matter what other people think, it matters what you think, which is why you need to go ghost to accomplish everything that you always wanted. Telling your friends what you're going to do isn't going to help you. Hanging out with them all the time isn't going to help you. Unless you've got some really badass friends, like iron sharpens iron, for sure. Having the right circles a big thing. It's like you're the sum of the five people that you hang around the most, kind of thing. So that means you have to curate your circle, which also means that you probably won't be going out and hanging out with people that much anyways, because you'll have better friends who also want to level up too.
Stay up to date. Maybe take 5 minutes, see what's going on in your area just so you can be safe. See what's going on in your country just so you know what's going on. But after that, man, you got to have peace. You got to have rest. You got to go ghost. Because once you have a peace of mind, then you can lock in on a whole nother level. This is so underrated. Most people never really lock in because they don't have a peace of mind. They don't have a peace of mind.
The other thing I was going to say is your friends are never going to do that thing for you anyways. At the end of the day, they're not going to show up for you the way that you need to show up for you to actually reach the life that you always wanted. Your friends aren't going to do that for you. I'm not saying that they can't be helpful, right? You can have good friends that will help create opportunities for you, for sure. But you need to be there for yourself, because if not, who will?
Their mind is always going all over the place. Oh, right? Oh, I'm thinking about this, I'm thinking about that. When you need to be thinking about your goals and dreams, you need to be thinking about your purpose. You need to be locked in. But that's a choice. Going ghost is a choice. Most people don't want to go ghost. They want to stay up with the trends. They want to keep up with their friends, right? They want to talk on the phone all day. I'm not saying that that's a bad thing, but I do think that's a bad thing. To each his own, though. It's a choice. I'm not judging, right? It's a choice. You choose the life that you want to live. You choose the type of man that you want to be. You choose that, bro. It's a choice, right? It's a choice. It's a choice that you have to choose. You choose, bro. So do you want to be locked in? Okay, one way that we could get locked in is going ghost. Facts. Facts. It's like, hey, I'll see y'all later. I'm locked in on my goals and dreams. I'm so focused right now. I don't even have time to play around. I don't have time to party. I don't have time to continue these negative habits that got me nowhere. I'm just locked in right now. I'm locked in so much. I'm locked in so much that I can't even do the same things. I can't have the same habits. Nah, I can't. I can't. I can't. And you start to realize and recognize what's important in your life. You start to realize, brother, that the things that are important is making sure that your health is okay, that your loved ones is doing all right, and that you're on your purpose. Life becomes so much more simple once you go ghost. You start to recognize what's important to you. Your relationship with God, right? Whatever it is for you. In order for you to figure out what's important to you, you have to go ghost. You have to dive within yourself so you can figure out what is important to you. It's that simple. How are you going to know what's important to you when you haven't put the time aside to figure that out? A lot of y'all say that you love yourself, but if you love yourself, if you have self-love, then yes, there's self-discipline, which means you have to keep showing up for yourself every single day. And if you're not showing up for yourself, then that means your cup is empty. You got to pour into yourself every single day and get 1% better every single day. You have to carve out time for you, for your self-improvement, for your evolution. Are you doing that? That's self-love. What can help with that? Going ghost and not telling everybody your moves. You don't have to tell everybody your moves. You don't have to tell everybody your moves. You don't have to let everybody know what you got going on. A lot of people are not happy for you. As you continue to elevate in life, the truth is, a lot of people will not be happy for you. And a lot of people will be happy for you. But that's just what it comes with. It comes with the love and it comes with the hate. It comes with the love and it comes with the jealousy. It comes with the respect and it comes with the enviness. That's what success comes with. Are you sure you want success? I'm sure you guys want success, but just know what it comes with. Just know that it comes with the enviness. Know that it comes with the jealousy. Know that it comes with the hate. So be careful who you're telling your goals to. Be careful who you're telling your dreams to. Everyone doesn't need to know what you're working on. Everyone doesn't need to know what you got going on.
Certain people will tell you not to do the thing that you want. They'll discourage you from that. For example, a YouTuber. Oh, I don't think you should get into YouTube, bro. You should just become a software programmer or something stupid like that, right? or they'll distract you, they'll slow you down, the wrong people too. Also, think about like what you're doing when you're distracting yourself at the end of the day too. Like you're trying to escape your life because it's not where you want it to be. Oh, just another episode of that show, just another video game, just another XYZ, right? Imagine if you use that time to be productive. Think about how far you could actually make it, but maybe you don't want it that bad. Maybe you want to escape your current life, and maybe it's like not bad enough for you to actually make a move, take some action to get out of that. And another thing here, in terms of the distractions, people also don't realize how much more mileage they could get because they're always distracting themselves and they're never giving themselves a moment of silence. Like, imagine all the ideas and thoughts that would come up for you if you gave yourself a moment during the day rather than constantly distracting yourself, like always needing music in the ear, always needing a podcast, always XYZ. What if you just took some time to just like sit with yourself and kind of check in with yourself and sort of process things? Even meditate too, right? Like practicing not really attaching to particular thoughts, being able to actually just kind of like be with your body, be present. That's hard for a lot of people, is actually just being present instead of thinking about earlier in the day or what's going to happen tomorrow or this or that. Overthinking, right?
Only those that you can trust. Only your loved ones. Only those that are close to you. Everyone doesn't need to know your plans. Everyone doesn't need to know what you got going on. Stay focused. Stay purpose driven. Stay locked in. See, when you go ghost, you don't got to worry about telling the wrong people because you're elevating in silence and you're making it happen. I said, when you go ghost, you don't have to worry about telling the wrong people because you're elevating in silence and you're making it happen. When you go...
One more thing and I'll let the video finish. Sometimes people will share their goals and what they want to accomplish, and they then don't accomplish those things because they got the dopamine, like the chemical release in their body of telling someone what they were going to do. And their friend was like, oh, cool, man, that's awesome. That sounds like a great idea. And you slow down your ability or completely stop your ability to actually get that thing done because you told somebody. And you didn't need to tell them. All you needed to do was do it. Actions speak louder than words, right?
Ghost, you don't got to worry about telling the wrong people. What's the problem with telling the wrong people? Well, when good things get in the hands of bad people who want bad things to happen to you, who don't want you to be successful, they can plant bad seeds because they're putting the negative energy on your goals and dreams. No, you want your goals and dreams to be pure. You want your goals and dreams to not be touched by anybody who's negative, because what is your goals and dreams? Well, your goals and dreams is not a physical thing. Not yet. It's not in the physical reality. It's in the mental space. Your goals and dreams are in the heavens. It's in the mind. You're thinking of it. Your job is to bring it down. You bring down your goals and dreams by putting in the work and bring it to reality, the physical. So when you tell people or when you share your dreams with people, guess what? If they're a negative person, if they don't believe in you, if they secretly are envy or jealous, they can squander that dream. They can hurt that dream from coming down. Now, I do strongly believe what's meant for you is meant for you. And no matter what people do or say, if you're meant to have that dream, you're meant to have it. It's going to happen. It just makes it significantly harder. And that's why I'm very careful with who I tell my goals and dreams to, because I need everybody who's in my life to fully believe it the way I believe it. You know, my mama did. Shout out to my mama. She believed it 100%. I said, Mom, this is what I'm going to do. She said, okay, you got this. And the rest is history. My girl believed in me. I said, baby girl, this is what I'm going to do. Okay, go and do it. You got this. My little brother believed in me. You see what I'm saying? You see the core. You see how it's family. You see how it's loved ones, how it's so close, relative. And sometimes y'all can't even share it with all y'all relatives because some of you got relatives that may not believe in you. You don't want to share it with them. Stop trying to prove people wrong. Stop trying to prove people wrong. It's time to prove yourself right. That's what matters. You trying to tell people because you want to prove them wrong. I get it, because you believe so strongly in your goals. You believe so strongly in your dreams. You know what's going to happen, but there's no reason to say, I told you so. You don't have to say that. You just have to pop out. You just have to do it. You just got to show them. Pop out and show people. Sometimes you just have to pop out and show them. Just do it. And don't do it out of hate or you know, I told you so. Do it because you're reminding people that goals and dreams do come true with faith, consistency, and hard work. And I think that's a beautiful thing. Show them, lead the way. So in the process of leading the way, we don't got to talk about it. We don't got to talk about it. I don't trust y'all to be, not y'all, I trust y'all. I love y'all. I don't trust everybody that's in my life to have certain information about my goals and dreams, especially people who I don't talk to like that. Why would I tell you? Why would I post on social media? I'm planning to lose 50 pounds. Just lose 50 pounds. Pop out and show people. Pop out and show people. There's nothing more powerful than that. Work on it in the background. Be silent. I think there was this YouTuber. Usually he's in the mukbang space, and I still believe he is. And his name is Avocado something. Shout out to him because I'm about to say something right now. If y'all know him in that space, he usually eats a whole bunch of food, and he was really, really big, right? He was really, really big. People were concerned for his health, and I think for the past 2 years or 1 year or something, he was posting videos, and the videos he was posting were just old videos that he already pre-recorded, and he was dropping it. And so people thought it was new. People thought it was fresh. People thought that he was still fat. People thought he was still big and obese. And while he's just scheduling these posts, in the background, in his real life, he's losing so much weight. And he came out and he looked totally different. He looked healthy. He took care of his health. He didn't talk about it. He didn't tell people, I'm about to lose weight for the better. It's possible. Like, I could go from looking like this to looking like that. He didn't tell people nothing. Shout out to him. He just got to work. In the background, he just got to work. So I'm asking y'all, when are y'all going to go ghost and get to work? Because it works, bro. Going ghost and popping out and showing people that it's possible, it works. When you going to do it? When you going to do it, man? I believe in y'all. I really do. I really, really believe in y'all. But sometimes you got to go ghost and you can't talk to people. You just got to elevate in silence. Show them. It's about showing them. Actions speak way louder than words. And I think a lot of us in this journey of life, we talk way too much, but we're not working enough. We talk way too much, but we're not putting into action. We talk way too much, but we're not putting in the work. It's time to put in the work. It's time to put in the action. It's time to make it happen. It's time to make it happen, y'all. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all for watching.
Great video. Go check out Purpose Driven. Subscribe over here too. Looking to help more guys live a life by design, not one that was designed for you. So I appreciate you. Comment, like the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.